Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the new film Assassination Nation. Odessa Young, Harry Neff, Suki Waterhouse, and Abra make up the quartet of wonderful actresses that play best friends in this film. The film takes place in the town of Salem, and these ladies are best friends. They go to high school together. They're pretty much inseparable. They're a clique. They're a family. They've got a bond. We love it. But all of a sudden, wouldn't you know, people start getting hacked, like their private information, the things in their emails, the things in their phones, the things that people hold dear, which is why they've got the fingerprint sensors and the face IDs. All the things that we hold dear are now out in the open for everybody to see. And it ranges from like really little small things to major things that make people not want to show their faces again. And all of a sudden, people start going crazy. Now, the four ladies that I mentioned, their characters are kind of at the center of it because there's some people who feel that they might be the ones behind the hacking. So this movie is very interesting because on the one hand we've got, kind of like the teenage rom-com, kind of like a Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants or one of those types of things, and then all of a sudden it jumps into like a Purge type of mentality. This movie I saw at the Toronto International Film Festival, and it played as part of the Midnight Madness program, which is usually where you find your more risque type of films. I was very excited to know that this movie was being released in Ottawa because I love the fact that an Ottawa audience, not to mention a larger audience, is going to get a chance to see this film. There are so many things about this movie that I enjoyed. First of all, I enjoyed the fact that this is a female-led cast, and usually we don't see that, so I think that's cool. Number two, it does border on the violent, not gory by any means, but it does border on the violent, and I like seeing these characters kick butt, take names, and do what they need to do. It's a fun film. The audience that I saw it with, which was mostly press and industry people, were cheering and getting really excited over this movie, so I think this is going to be a great movie-going experience. Now, all things being honest, there are some aspects of this film that are a little over the top, and there are a lot of parts of this movie that might come off as a little silly. But overall, this movie is also a breath of fresh air because it's something that we're not used to seeing. So from that perspective, I really enjoyed the performances. I also enjoy the supporting performances, but it's really the lead performances and the story writing that holds this film together. Not a perfect movie by any means, but something that you're probably not used to seeing, and done in a way that's a little unique to it. I give this movie a B-. I strongly recommend going and checking it out, and if you don't make it out to the theater or even on cheap night, definitely put it on your list of films to see when it does come out on Netflix, though it does deserve to be seen in the theater. Assassination Nation gets a B- from me. I hope you have a chance to see it. If you do, let me know what you think. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.